What are open-ended toys, you might be asking? I only just found out maybe a couple of months ago what they are, and I love the idea of them. Minimalist parents love open-ended toys because they are multifunctional, but the big benefit of them is they encourage imaginative, creative play. Imaginative play is important for kids because it allows them to think while they are playing. They are actually engaged in problem solving, they're thinking about their life, and they're putting concepts together. This is where brain development happens. So I'm going to tell you about 30 open-ended toys that I think are awesome. For the things that are linkable, I will have them linked in my Amazon store and in the description box, so go check them out. These things would make great Christmas toys, great gifts for people that you know in your life that are minimalists, great toys for new parents who might not know what kind of toys to start out with. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about building toys. Building toys are usually blocks related, but there are some other ones. In our family, we've loved Lego. My son went through a Lego phase. He's not currently in it, but sometimes, occasionally, we'll make Lego together. The best Lego is the Lego that's not the sets. That's close-ended play Lego, although the sets come apart and you can reuse them in different areas, so it's not the worst. But the best Lego is the stuff that's just the imaginative play building block set Lego. And for younger kids, the Duplo is amazing. And again, the sets are not as good as the general box of all different sorts of blocks that you can put together. Another great building block set is the Melissa and Doug's wood building block set. It's very durable, it's easy to clean, and block sets in general are just great for early math concepts, introducing shapes, sorting. They grow with your child, and you can use them interchangeably with other toys. Another block type or building thing that we don't have in our family but I'm looking to acquire is Magna Tiles. I've heard only good things about these. You can build very cool structures, and apparently kids go nuts for them. So that's something that I think is on our Christmas list this year, and there's lots of knockoffs and stuff like that on Amazon. The original ones are quite expensive, but I'm sure they're worth the price. All right, and the last building block thing I want to talk about is sometimes used in preschools and other things. It's quite an investment if you want it for your family, but I think they're amazing. They are hollow, large blocks that you can use and build forts and sets. You can put trains and cars through them. You can really get the imagination going on what you could use these for. So you can get a large set of them. Again, it's a big investment, but such a cool way to apply building stuff in your home. The next type of toy I want to talk about is arches. You might have seen these in rainbow form. They come in other forms too. Arches can be used in so many different ways. So arches or wooden tunnels are very popular for open-ended toys because of all the different uses that your kids can put them to. All right, the next one is something I think actually my daughter would love, and that is a combined thing of a play stand and silks. And actually silks alone are great as well. But a play stand with clips and silks can turn into a variety of things. So you can use your silks as a fort, or you can make different sets. And the play silks themselves, you can use in so many different ways. They can be wrapped on babies, they can be part of costuming. Okay, the next one is a dollhouse. Dollhouses are great because they are open-ended play when it comes to dolls. And dolls are very good at pretend play. Some kids, I know my daughter does this especially, some kids use dramatic doll play to express their feelings, and it's critical for their development and their psychological well-being to use dolls for dramatic play. So boy or girl, dolls are great for that, and there are great little doll sets that are posable but very generic and not character related. The next toy I want to talk about is animals and animal sets. So animals are really good also for pretend play. Some of these sets also promote sorting and patterning and also promote fine motor skills to play with the little animals. So there is a awesome jungle set, there is a woodland creature set, pet set, a family pet set, a farm set, an under the sea set, and a plush set that I have linked below. Okay, the next type of pretend play has to do with food, and it's a very old-fashioned play set, but that is a tea set. Lots of kids love playing with a tea set because it comes with a serving set basically. And this is in addition to a kitchen and kitchenware set. This is really great for imaginative, open-ended play. They can play there at a restaurant, having a meal, all of that stuff. Kids just love playing food. I wish that my child would eat food the way that she loves playing with pretend food, but nevertheless, these are really good for open-ended play. And I think a kitchen is also on our wish list for Christmas. Santa's gotta get really good. Okay, the next one is a wooden balance board. And this I think is just the coolest thing because it is a huge arch. It is a wooden arch that's just very large, so a child can stand on it, and apparently it helps with the vestibular system to promote balance, which is a good thing for kids' development. So standing on it is great. They can also flip it over and it becomes a bridge. It just looks really great. This is definitely on our wish list as well. I think it would be such a great gift for like a 1 or 2-year-old, just because it seems to have so many different applications. All right, the next one I don't have a link to, but if you buy any other toys from my Amazon store, you will definitely get this as an add-on, and that is cardboard boxes. I remember my parents bought a new fridge when I was growing up, and I got the fridge box, and that thing was the best playhouse. I drew all over it. It had like flowers and doors and windows. There's lots of different companies now that have come out with pre-made cardboard boxes, but just any cardboard box is a great thing for a kid in terms of imaginative play. All right, next is costumes. Any type of costumes. Go to the thrift store. There's tons of costumes that you can get. Really, there's so many different ways that you can make a very cheap, affordable costume area, sunglasses, hats, stuff like that. Kids just love to get into the role playing. And again, it's a dramatic play that helps them with their development. Okay, next are arts and crafts in general. Pens, paper, glitter, glue, scissors, tape, all of the arts and crafts are obviously open-ended. You can do so much with it. It was actually my favorite thing to do as a kid. I would be so happy if my mom came home with a new pen set for me. That would just make my life. All right, the next two things are sort of close-ended, sort of open-ended, and one is a train set. IKEA has a great wooden train set, and I also just purchased one at a thrift store that is Thomas, and then also car sets. My son loved Hot Wheels for a while, and he used to run marbles and trains down them as well. Next is a trampoline. We had an amazing mini trampoline in our condo. So happy that it fit in there because our kids love to bounce. It helps with bone development to bounce. It's also a way that you can play imaginatively with your body. There's so many different ways that you can jump on a little trampoline, even a tiny one. It can be quite open-ended. Now we have a bouncy castle. I will link that as well. The bouncy castle has so many different open-ended opportunities that I was not expecting when we bought it. The kids play all these games, and it's just been so much fun. I mean, you have to have the room. We're so fortunate to be able to have the room now to have a bouncy castle, but if you could have any type of bouncer, this is actually a great thing for your kids' development. All right, next category of things are sensory things. My favorite thing are water beads. The large water beads are so fun for the kids, especially great in the summer or if you can be outside, and the small water beads are awesome too. Kinetic sand is another great one, also only good for outside. Play-Doh is also great too. Also in my house, the kids throw Play-Doh everywhere, so I would prefer to play with it outside too. But these are sensory things that the kids can do imaginative forms and creations with. And the final sensory play thing that kids love is slime. You can make slime, you can get slime kits. It's very popular now. You can even buy slime that somebody else has made. It's really cool to make it with your kids because of the chemistry involved, and it's really simple to do, but slime is another sensory thing that my kids love as well. All right, next are balls, and balls can be used in so many different capacities. They're great for sorting if you have a bin of balls, different sizes, good for eye-hand coordination if you're going to play. There's all different activities you can do with balls. I love the IKEA balls. All of those are washable and have lasted us forever, so I really love the IKEA lineup of balls. Finally, I wanted to mention a kind of cool toy called a Billy Bow. I think that's how you call it. I know that my kids have played with this at play centers. It is a spinning thing that you can spin on. It's great for any weather condition outside or inside. You can do so many different things with it. Okay, so that wraps up this video. I hope that this inspired you with some ideas of open-ended toys that might work for your family or as a gift for someone. I think open-ended toys and understanding toys differently, knowing what open-ended toys are, has helped me so much recently in terms of paring down our toys and understanding how best our kids can play to foster their development. So I hope that you got some value out of watching this video. Please subscribe if you're new here, like if you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.